right. I believe we are doing. Who are we working on? Scorpio. Let me see. Yep, Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio. We're gonna see what healing messages come out for you. Do I need? I'm being guided to ask you. Do you need reassurance, Scorpio? Reassurance. Let's look that up. Let's look at reassurance. Reassurance. It's like, I say, you know what? I think vanilla ice cream is good. And it's like, I tell you, Scorpio, here, try this vanilla ice cream and tell me, is it good? That's how I'm seeing reassurance, like needing the action of removing someone's doubts or fears. Oh, see? Nope, I was way off. A statement or comment that removes someone's doubts or fears. So, okay. The fact of giving advice or help that takes away a person's fears or doubt. Do you need reassurance, Scorpio? What are reassurance in a relationship? The need for validation or affirmation from a partner that they have real feelings for you, that they see you in their life long term, or that they are attracted to you. Do you need reassurance, um, Scorpio? If you're not ready to answer that, that's fine. Okay, is reassurance a red flag? If it isn't managed, it can become a red flag in a relationship. Thank you for the likes, my love. Um, um, Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Is it Jattens? Jatten Talks. I'm not doing questions right now, my love. I'm not doing questions right now. Okay. Right now I'm asking a question. Do you need reassurance? Are you a Scorpio? Or do you have Scorpio placements? Or I feel like I'm trying to avoid the question of asking you, are you cross watching for a Scorpio? All right. What is the message for my so that will become your awareness, Scorpio, whether you need reassurance or not. If you need reassurance, Scorpio, you still have a lot of work to do. And don't blame it on your person. The reason why you're asked not to blame it on your person is because I don't know what relationships, I don't know if you were to close your eyes, are you having the relationship from the absence of your mother or your father? Or both? Others of you, that's what it is. You need reassurance. Either you become them, you have traits of them, and you're afraid to face those traits, those characteristics, because they don't serve you. And it can have you in a position where you keep asking yourself, is it me? Is it me? Is it me? It's I'm trying to figure out, why am I looking around? It's like you're looking around for the answer. You have the architect here. I need you to find the confidence to build yourself up. Speak, like, start with, I can do it. Yes, I can. I'm worthy. I'm good enough. For some of you, you can't even get those words out because you don't feel like you're deserving. You weren't taught to. You're so stuck in a belief system that you're not allowed to speak. That you were speaking, but inside for so long that it's like someone who says, "Oh, I'm a singer," but you don't ever hear the person sing, but they always sing it inside. Before, some of you as you get older, you're realizing that you were raised in an occult. And you feel trapped in some way, and you need reassurance that you're not, that you can go live your life. All right, what is this architect? I don't want to go any further until we resolve this. All right, pertaining to the architect, it says this card demonstrates that you understand and feel your own value. Life is an open doorway representing consciousness, living, and you do so in spades. That went over my head. I know if you have a spade, that the spade wins everything. I would never tell you to play the game of life. But let me read this. It says you are consciously co-creating your experience and you're aligned with the universal master plan. Know that we are all connected and equal, even when it doesn't seem that way. In regards to a situation, this implies that all viewpoints are equal. Take time to explore all avenues and know that you will innately do what is best. Remember, it is your intentions that support manifestation. The building block. Remember I said you got to build yourself up. So speaking life into yourself, I feel like you got to stay on yourself. I don't know if you have self-doubt issues where it's never good enough. It's good. You dotted your I's, you crossed your T's, but you looking at like, well, that dot's not perfect, or me crossing my T, it's a little crooked. It's like, no, accept, let it be. It's good enough. It's good enough, Scorpio. You've created the blueprint for your life. Now live it. It's good enough. You're good enough to live your life. Some of you feel bound by traditional belief systems where that's what's holding you back. That's where you're looking for reassurance. Like you're waiting for someone to say, yeah, go ahead and you go ahead and just, yeah, you can smile. Yeah, wear that shirt. Yeah, you can get on the Uber. You try it. You can buy a cell phone. Yes, you can. And I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not being sarcastic. You can spend some money. Yes, you can. I'm not telling you to spend money recklessly. It's kind of like you've never been on your own. I'm talking to someone that's never been on their own. And you stay in your safe space because that's all you know. There's other sources outside of yourself, your safe space. What you don't know, for those of you who grew up in a cult, and as now that you're an adult, you're able to identify that that's what it was. Because of your innocence, you have placements of where you of like where you're supposed to be in life. It's kind of like check-in points of protection. So go on and live your life. Go on and live your life. Do share. Tell me how this progress is going. You know, have you identified your favorite flower? Do you even know your favorite color? What is your favorite scent? Do you like scents? You know, what's your favorite weather? It's like, let me know your your new awareness to you living life again. Living life for the very first time. All right. What are the messages? Give me some love oracles for Scorpio. Love oracles for Scorpio. Let me give you some hearts. I hope that's right. Jatin talks. But yeah, I'm not answering questions right now. Okay. Um, you have deception. Stay optimistic. Yeah. So I need you to be prepared as you live your life and explore new things and learning the things that you like and what you dislike. I'm talking to my newbies where you're starting your journey of the exploring of finally getting to live life. So you're going to be learning what you like, what you don't like. You're going to learn, what is a real fear that you may have. And I know fear is not rare, but let me tell you one of mine. I'm afraid of heights. As much as I want to go to the mountains and experience the snow, I have to wait for someone to take me there because I'm not driving up the mountains by myself. But anywho, this deception, I need you to be aware that as you explore and as you learn on this journey of this big, huge world, right? That there are going to be people who are deceptive, and they're going to be able to identify fresh meat. You're considered fresh meat, a fresh source, fresh energy, a fresh being. Okay, and there's going to be people that are going to be deceive you. And I ask the Most High to send your angels to protect you so that you can get the purest experience that you deserve. Because the deception that's been going on for too long. You've broken from the chains. You everything is foreign to you. And I want you to experience, and I want you to share those experiences. So I want you to be aware. You follow your intuition. When your intuition is telling you that someone is not good for your space or to be connected with, trust your intuition. But I don't want you to get blindsided because you're not familiar with a good person or a person who's firm or a person who, it doesn't play around, or a person who is a goofy person. It's so many different characters out there, all right, who are playing the game of life. So this is what it's telling me, that you're the spade. You'll win, okay, if you play, but I don't advise it. Because you'll be selling yourself out. You'll be selling yourself short when you play the game of life. Continue to be divinely guided. Take your time. Don't allow anyone to manipulate you to rush. No means no. Let's say you've never had coffee before. This is how simple it is of deception. Let's say you never had coffee, and right now, this is not the season where you're wanting to try coffee. Right now, you just want to stick to water. And someone says, no, just try the coffee. I promise you'll like it. And you already said no. That is your sign right there. That's the red flag. Okay. Actually, it's a gray flag, but that's the gray flag. That's telling you this person does not respect your boundaries. Okay. I don't want you to go on this journey by downplaying yourself, going against your boundaries. Okay. You've been through enough. So, deception comes in many ways. Okay. But what is the main deception? We have another 2 cards here. Love oracles. What is the top deception towards innocent people? And I'm using AI as my resource just to let you know. False confessions. 3. Okay. Let me see. The 3 types of the 3 different types of deception: cover, lying, and deception. Cover refers to secret keeping and camouflage. Lying is subdivided in simple lying and lying with uh, artifice. Lying is more active than cover, and that draws the target away from the truth. Okay, there's that deception. While I was reading that to you, my Scorpio, say I don't want to use myself as an example. It's kind of like if someone is too adamant to get you somewhere, or someone is too adamant to prove to you that there's something, whether this is status or what they have, stay far away from them. They're deceptive. Okay. Um, and I hope me sharing this with you is not placing fear. How to overcome deception. Okay. How no, this is how we do it. How to prevent deception. Decep To avoid deception, Scorpio, you can be cautious and skeptical of information, especially an unknown source. Here are some tips to help you avoid being deceived. Consider the source. Think about the source motive and look for evidence to support their claims. So if someone says, "Yeah, I got a I have a I don't know how to explain it. It's like, say we're at the coffee shop and I come and say, "Hey, Scorpio, can I sit next to you and join you?" And you say, "Sure." And so I tell you, "Oh, you know what? I'm a mayor of a city and I'm here visiting and all these things, and I have family here and I'm getting ready to have a gathering. You know, since you're new and you're exploring life, you want to join me?" It's like if someone's too adamant of trying to prove to you, if it's real, no one has to prove. They don't have to prove anything to you. Anything. I don't know. This is a sensitive, a hard subject, and now I feel like it's becoming personal, where it's like I'm trying to save you, Scorpio, before you get out there and you know live it up. I don't want you to get lost in living it up. But anywho, trust your instincts, Scorpio. If something feels off, trust your instincts. Okay. Ask yourself if there's credible evidence. Ask yourself if there's credible evidence to support the claims you are hearing. All right. Focus on the words. Forget body language and focus on the words. Ask open-ended questions. Watch for patterns. Watch for evidence and patterns of dishonesty. Okay. Don't ignore any red flags. Just don't do it. Stay optimistic about your love life. So this is saying don't settle for the first person and then they show you that they're deceptive. No, say no. They crossed their non-negotiables. You're going to stick to your non-negotiables, and you're going to stick to your negotiables. Your negotiable is we don't deceive. I mean, your non-negotiable is we don't deceive. This here we have chemistry and playfulness. Didn't I say you're going to live it up and have a good time? So when you have chemistry with someone, okay, don't just be so quick to give them, they're your end all be all, okay? When you don't know anything about them, because they could be deceptive. All right. I'm not saying every person you meet is going to be deceptive, but I need you to pay attention. Don't be oblivious. All right. Don't convince yourself otherwise and say, oh, it's okay. They're not going to do it again. No, no. We stand on our non-negotiables. Okay. Give me a IM message for Scorpio. What is the IM message for my Scorpio? You have here and now. All right. And this is what it says. It says the future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again because here and now there is no danger. Everything happens when the soul is ready. So this is confirmation. You're going to get deceived. Okay? All right? You will. But don't stop there. Keep going. Okay? You it's going to build you up. All right? Some of this deception could be disappointment. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Don't jump into a relationship, Scorpio. Some of you have already have, and you're here for confirmation. Is my person deceptive? Yes. They've shown you things, new things, because you're fresh meat. You're a fresh soul. You're a fresh being. You could be younger than this person. Or your person can be very young-minded. Just a lot of innocence here. A lot of innocence. And I feel like there's a few Scorpios where you're still innocent, but you're not the innocence that you first came out to be. You're still fresh meat. You're still a fresh being, but now it's like with experience, though. Okay. Give me an angel guide message for my beautiful for my for my I don't like that. For my hold on, you guys. I don't like to feel uncomfortable. I had to do something to my phone. Scorpios, what is the angel guide message for Scorpio? Raise your vibration. So that's how they're coming in. That's how deception comes in when you are vibing low. How could a fresh meat and fresh vibration and a fresh human being vibe so low? You're willing to do anything for attention, to stay optimistic. Look at this. Stay optimistic. Willing to serve. Here, I'll give you, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. Don't just stay. I don't want to stay in this energy. Raise your vibration. Let's see what this says. Raise your vibration. I have, ever since I'm 4 days nicotine free, Scorpio, and since I have not had my nicotine and I have no intentions of having nicotine ever again, I have been eating a lot. So my face may get a little chubbier. Goodness, I made some goat egg rolls with noodles and vegetables in it, right? And now the meat and vegetables that are in the goat meat, now I'm gonna make those as little small little tacos. I I know I shouldn't be. I'm not gluttony, but I need to replace eating with something else since nicotine is no longer in my life. Anywho, raise your vibration, Scorpio. It says there's a sense of achievement around you, Scorpio, at this time. You may be receiving documentation, certification, or a reward of some description to acknowledge your growth or experience. This is a time to cherish, a time to enjoy the rewards of your commitment to living with integrity and doing good. You have overcome many challenges and risen above adversity, judgment, and possibly even abuse. You are ascending spiritually and personally at this time, and the universe is supporting you. This is the pathway of light, the pathway of your soul's evolution, ascension. Only live. Somebody name got to be Liv. Do they call you Liv? Mm-hmm. Is it Liv? You tell me. That's what I heard. To tell you, I was told to tell you, go on and live. Somebody name must be Liv. Is that your new name? I love you. Don't forget, love is kind. Love is gentle, Scorpio. Um, check out your end of your 2024. That's available in the video section. Scorpio, you're a water sign. So it'll be the end of the 2024 water sign messages. Your next 72 will be released this upcoming Sunday on the SGL podcast. It's already set and ready to go. So don't be like, oh, SGL, for real, are you going to show up and do it? It is already done. So 6 a.m. on Sunday. I believe it's 6 a.m. on Sunday. If it's not 6 a.m., it's 8 a.m. Because I know during the week, readings are released at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. And I think the weekend, it's 8 a.m. I don't know, but it'll be available to you. Um, yeah, and your weekly is available for you as well. So make sure you check out the SGL podcast. You're not obligated to do so. You may find some gems and some clarity and confirmation. I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Scorpio, until we meet again.